And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Baltimore Orioles. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And as we get set for Game 5, Chris, it seems like this series could still have a few twists and turns in it.
Well, being down 3-1, calling it a do-or-die game is no exaggeration. But these situations tell us a lot about a team's character. And for some teams, it brings out their absolute best. But for others, it can kind of prove to be an overwhelming scenario to face. And so we'll see how they show up here today.
And we'll also get to see what kind of killer instinct they have on the other side. Some teams can get a little too relaxed when they're so comfortably in the driver's seat. First pitch coming at you right after the break. First pitch moments away. And our pitcher tonight, Zach Eflin. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Okay, all set to go. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Ball one, no strikes.
Wow, Boo. First pitch of the night, and looks like the strike zone's a little small.
That clips the corner.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. Fights it off, he'll see another. Swing and a miss. He swung over top of the curveball.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
So up next, Hesung Kim. And that's in there for strike one. Just missed. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Shohei.
Here's Shohei Ohtani, third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Move over to first, trying to keep him close. Just missed.
That's a ball.
Left-hand hitter waits. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and it falls. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Teoscar Hernandez, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. That's to third. Westberg. 1 at second. On a Mountcastle. It's a double play. So no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Orioles due up in the first, no score. Back here in Baltimore, getting the nod in this one, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Chris, how about a scouting report?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
And now here is
leading off
Cedric Mullins.
Orioles, the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Right through there for a strike. Yamamoto, the reigning Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a curve, a cutter, and he works in a slider. Just off the inside edge.
Well, this team was shut out in the previous game, and I'm really interested to see what did they talk about in that hitters meeting that's going to translate into the game and help them get on that scoreboard.
In the air, left field, down the line. Hernandez on the move. Can't get there. This one lands foul. That one almost got him.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
And that's outside. 3-2 now. That one ripped left field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westberg. Out to center. Outman on the move. He's got it. And there's one down.
Batting third, the shortstop.
Take a look at the lineup. And Chris, a great matchup in this one. An ace caliber arm in the hill against a deep lineup.
You said it, Boog, and I'm really excited to see how this plays out. The kind of talent they'll be facing, these hitters have a tough task ahead of them. Should be really fun to watch, though.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you bang and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? One out and a runner at second here in Game 5 of the World Series. Next offering is fouled back.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Popped up Rojas on his way over and makes the grab. Out number 2.
And good defensive play prevents a run from scoring right there.
Tyler O'Neill.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Tyler O'Neill. And a swing and a miss.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Runner at second, 2 down. That misses. Now 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
That's out to center field. Outman under it. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. And the Orioles lead 1. We played an inning. No score. World Series Game 5.
The catcher,
And the batter now, Will Smith. Chris, you and I have gotten to work some memorable postseason games together. One I look back on, 2013 ALCS Game 2, the David Ortiz Grand Slam.
For me, Boo, the game I remember is us calling the 2014 AL wildcard game. The Kansas City Royals hosting the Oakland A's. The Royals come from behind to win in extra innings and move on to the division series. They had such a great run that it ended up in the World Series, losing to the San Francisco Giants.
Smith checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. He went around, says Rusty Valentine. High fly ball out towards left field. That's back there. That one is gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and the Dodgers have the lead. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. You see how he stays square to the plate. He takes a breaking ball that's away, gets around it, gets it up in the air, and hits a long home run. Not exactly the way that you teach it in the cage, but you'll take the result.
And here is Michael Conforto. And that's in the dirt. Conforto matched a homer in his last game. Conforto bats left, throws right, batting 6th in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2014. On the ground, Mountcastle steps on first for the out.
Batting 7, the third baseman, number 8,
Kike Hernandez at the plate. Right through there for a strike. Eflin, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. Just missed.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher booth, and throwing the pitch.
It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping players off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today, the emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
And a swing and a miss. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And up next for Los Angeles, James Outman. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that guys at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next hitter out. In for a strike. Went with the sweeper. In the air, left field, down the line, and no one could get to it. It's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece and stays alive. And ball one. Two down, bases empty, but one run across here at the top of the second. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. This is the World Series on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
It's great watching Yamamoto pitch in Major League Baseball, but he played against MLB talent before he signed with the Dodgers. He was a standout at the Tokyo Olympics and in the 2023 World Baseball Classic and helped Japan win gold medals in both. That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Outside. 2-0. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog, and I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way, so people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
Down the middle for a strike, and it's 2-1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Popped up left side. Hernandez pulls it in for the out.
Batting sixth, the right fielder,
Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. 1 out, bases empty. That one drilled left field, and there's a hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Runner on at first with one gone. Here's Adley Rutschman. Now moved to first. And he dives back in safely. And that's way high. Ball one. And another ball. Cowser over at first with one away. Grounder might be two. Quickly to second for one. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Orioles nothing. Back now at Oriole
Leading off
Park,
for Los
Miguel
Angeles,
Rojas
the
at the plate.
shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Eflin back to work. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first, and one away in the top of the third.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
And here's Freddie Freeman. His first at bat was a strikeout. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball. A dive. Nice stop. Nicely done for the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop. Gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
Two outs, base is empty. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Two outs, base is empty. Right through there for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Two outs. Swing and a high fly ball left field. O'Neill makes the grab. And that is that. As we go to the last of the third and into the box for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. First pitch misses. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hernandez settles underneath it. He's got it. And there's one down.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Jorge.
So digging in, Jorge Mateo. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Strike on the inside corner.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Next pitch is outside. That clips a corner. A swing and a miss. Now two out.
Boog, if you can set up a good two-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly, reaching for it right there.
So two down now, and here is Cedric Mullins. Led off this game with a double. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
0-1.
Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Orioles held in check there. They still trail 1-0. And we're back as we go to the top of the fourth. Now it's the power speed combo. Shohei Ohtani. Up and in, and it's 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Hernandez with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Teoscar Hernandez hits one out, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
And first offering is fouled off. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in Game 5 of the World Series. Next offering is in for a strike.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And the 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. Top half of inning number 4. Hard hit to third. And they get the out on Smith.
Now batting, right fielder, Conforto.
Michael Conforto will climb in. 0 for 1 so far. That clips the corner. Still only one out here in the inning. On the ground to the left. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
One out, runner at second. Here's Kike Hernandez. That one finds the corner. That's strike one. Missed inside with the curve.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Conforto at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. And now it's even 1-1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And that one fouled off. Man at second. And that one inside and it hit him. He had him 1-2 and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. And next for LA, Miguel Rojas. Grounded out his first time. There's a strike. 2 on, 2 outs. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 3-0. You're watching the World Series on the show. Back here in Baltimore, John Chabi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Jordan Westburg. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Next offering is down low.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning, get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Just missed. That one hit to right. Conforto makes the play. 1 away.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop.
Yeah, the batter now, Gunnar Henderson.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And there's the strike. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is fouled back. Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one at 95 missed up top. The count now 2-2. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a two-bagger.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
And next for the Orioles, Tyler O'Neill. That one's upstairs, ball one. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throw on to Freeman, and O'Neill is retired.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind it with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now here's the Orioles DH, Ryan O'Hearn. First time up was a pop out. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
The next offering misses. 1-1. And there's a ball. Runner at third, 2 away. Lifted in the air down the left side. Hernandez makes the catch. And that is the inning. One left for the Orioles. Still down 3-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. The other way, and it goes just foul. Freeman goes 6 feet 5 inches, over 1,000 runs batted in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And that just misses. Activity in the bullpen. Ryan Baker is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Kittredge getting loose as well. Bounced up the middle. One away here in the fifth. Here's the second baseman, Hesung Kim. 1 for 2. And that one is inside. Right through there for a strike. To third, and that one handled, and the first 2 set down in the top of the fifth.
Good sinker low in the zone right there, and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's 2 for 2.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the fifth. That's
Ball.
inside.
That's inside.
And that's ball one.
0-2 count. You've got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
The 1-2. That one down the line and foul ball. Two down, nobody on. That one missing inside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
So now 3-2. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. The throw to first, and the Dodgers are set down in order. Nothing across here this half. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Orioles nothing. Series Game 5. And into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball.
You know, these Orioles finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Swing and a miss.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
And misses inside. And now it's even up. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Rutschman in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. The Dodgers leading by 3. Last half of inning number 5. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. Next offering is fouled back.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
1 down, base is empty. Hot shot to third. Slings it across. Rutschman retired.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Fly to left his first time. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Just off the outside edge, and 1-1. That one the other way. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Orioles nothing.
Now pitching for
And
the
we've got
Orioles,
ourselves a pitching change. Andrew
Number 39.
Kittredge.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered in this game. And a strike.
You know, these Dodgers really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Oh, 2 now. Teoscar goes down on strikes.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot. And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Pulls that one foul. Yeah, that's fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here in Game 5 of the World Series. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Pitch misses. Now 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Conforto in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Two outs. Ripped on the ground to second. Whips it to Mountcastle. And the Dodgers are set down in order. 3 up, 3 down for them there. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Orioles nothing. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the second baseman, Jorge Mateo. Yamamoto back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. And down on strikes he goes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Cedric Mullins getting ready to hit. In there for strike 1. The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder. The Orioles trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Foul ball. Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants. And that's down and away.
2 strikes.
Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but it certainly got away with the location there. Sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you. Westberg stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now. The 1-1 is fouled off. That's a little bit low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Sets him down looking. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Orioles nothing.
Now pitching for
the new pitcher in the game, Brian Baker.
Number 43, Brian Baker.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Kike Hernandez, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch is downstairs.
1-1.
That one hit the knees for a strike. And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
That's a ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
2 down, bases empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Miguel Rojas. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one misses up and in. Ball 1. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 2-1.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
And that drops in for a strike. Ground ball right side. Mateo to first. That's the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Orioles nothing. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. The shortstop takes the ball. Action in the pen down there. Evan Phillips preparing to come on if needed. Vesia, a left-hander, also throwing. And that's in for a strike. And a count 1-1.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Hernandez sizes this one up, and there's one down.
Now batting, left fielder,
Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one ripped. That's back. Into the bullpen and gone. He circles the bases. It's 3-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boone. Aggressive, and it paid off. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ballgame.
Base is empty, one away, and next is the designated hitter, Ryan O'Hearn. Splits the plate, 0-1. Now one
ball,
miss.
1 strike.
And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. That's towards center. Outman sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2
Now
away.
that right fielder,
Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0. Ball 2.
Fought off foul. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the late stages of Game 5. Fouls one off. 2-2. Yamamoto sends her packing. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Orioles,
and a new arm on the mound to start the
number
inning.
65.
Gregory Soto.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Back to the top of the order now, and here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. That's to third. Fires over to first, and Freeman is retired.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 3. Soto, multi-time All-Star, 30 years old now, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Charlie Morton is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. And that's in the dirt. And it's 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away here in Game 5 of the World Series. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Big time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Here's a 2-2. This to third. Westberg whips it across. 2 up, 2 down.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Next is the Dodger DH, Shohei Ohtani. That one in there across the letters.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
2 outs. Fouled off left side. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Two down, nobody on. That misses the zone. 2-2. Here's a high chopper. Handles, throws to first, and they get Ohtani for the out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing here this half. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Orioles 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Evan Phillips.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman.
The catcher, Adley Rutschman.
That one catches the zone. That's strike 1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
On the ground, and that's just foul.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. The next pitch misses, and the count is even 2-2. That's inside. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Ryan Mountcastle now at the plate. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. And that's a strike. One down, base is empty. Foul ball there.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
And now it's 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first 2 hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
So up next, Jorge Mateo. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 2.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
And the sweeper misses. Cedric Mullins waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
And a foul ball. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Charlie Morton.
There's a strange wind blowing. It's coming back around.
Down the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch, and he just misses. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Cade Povich is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. On the ground to third, and it stays fair.
Now batting. Catcher.
And at first, the batter now will be Will Smith. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Nobody out, runner at first. There's a swing and a drive. Mullins going back on this one. Way back, out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-1. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. And that is out of play. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And next for LA, Enrique Hernandez. A pair of strikeouts, and he's flied to center. Chop to the left side, and that's a foul ball. 2 runs across in the inning here in the late stages of Game 5. Hard hit right side, and he takes it himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 33, James Outman.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Ball.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the ninth. High fly ball down the left field line. O'Neill makes the play, and it's out number 3. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Alex Vesia.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So back to the top of the order. Now it's going to be Cedric Mullins.
Cedric Mullins.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Out to shallow center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
First pitch misses. Just missed. Swing and a miss.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
The 2-1. Squirts away a little bit. And the 3-1. Check swing, called strike.
Helpful.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Well, I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Puts it all the way back to the warning track. Man.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Ball 1 there. The shortstop takes the ball. That one misses. Ball 3. Mullins, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
He got away with 1 there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Orioles down to their final out.
A left-handed batter facing a left-handed pitcher that's got some sink like that at the end. It's just the bottom falls out of it when it looks like it's going to be a pretty good pitch in that location that everyone says lefties love.
O'Neill in the box here lets that one go for a ball. That's down and in. The Dodgers leading by 4. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
That's ball 3.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Take it all the way on 3-0 right there. And as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Vesia is just 1 strike away. Swinging a ground ball and foul ball. The Orioles down by 4 here in the last half of inning number 9. It's off his shoulder, eats him up. Mullins round second, heads for third. Coming home. He'll score. The tag. See.
Well, that worked out as good as it could have. We mentioned the RBI opportunity with the runner moving on the 3-2 pitch, and he cashed in by finding a hole in the outfield. You know, that takes a little extra concentration in the box because of the movement on the base pass. Easy to get distracted, so that was a really nice job there.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Alex Vesia won't go any further tonight. And he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. So they turn to their closer, Tanner Scott.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Turn. That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Check swing and he went. 0-2 now.
0-2.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Off the mark there. And that's ball 2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Dodgers take game 5 and keep their hopes alive.
In an elimination game, you see your season quickly coming to an end. It can be a bit nerve-wracking, but they were able to settle things down, come out and play really good baseball in this one. They get the win, and the series continues. Who knows? Maybe they'll get right back in it.
Your final score 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Mama business like a Malon sugar. I'm still kicking like Bukayo Saka. I was so low but I learned how to fly. Can you believe I was a road runner? I was confined in the dragon's den. I could still breathe with no oxygen. Look what I built from a xeno of light. Deep in the cold I was really outside. Lord told me read so I took his advice. I'm blessed, now I can bring visions to life. Organically I'm a G. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Bouger, bouger, bouger.
Stacks, bleeding in and spinning racks, representing is a trend.